me get this. You can stay here if you want. And then, choose this right here.
How do you know when your employees are on board with your mission?
Weekly, I'm probably riding at about 200, 220 miles weekly.
If you run a bike store and your employees bike to work, that is a pretty good sign.
It's amazing how much just a little bit of stress is relieved by getting myself to work on my own, not having to depend on public transportation.
Just for that reason.
Ask any customer and they will probably tell you that it's really nice when the person selling them advanced products has some practical experience with those products.
I do more racing and more racing as far as the circuit and criterium end of things. I'm not too good of a road racer just because I'm not too good as far as climbing, working with the rolling hills, but I'm more of a sprinter, and that's kind of my strength there. Every cyclist has their strength. It's either you're a climber or you're a sprinter or a time trialist, basically. So I'm more of the sprinter. My fast twitch muscles are there, whereas in my low twitch muscles are not there, basically. So.
One advantage of working in a bike store, you get good first looks at the new gear.
The panniers that I use in the trip basically were these guys right here. These are amazing, just waterproof, very, very, weatherproof as far as, snow, because it's sleet on the top of Colombier. So they're called Ortlieb. Got nice reflective backside to them. And we got a box here. They come in different sizes. This is more of the smaller size, and this guy would be...
But there's nothing like putting it to the test. Speaking of those panniers, Alex did put them to the test in some of the world's most famous bicycling real estate, the French Alps.
I was riding a full Jura Ace road bike, but the only problem there is that I had panniers on the back, and panniers are bags that you can put on the side of the bike, so you can carry a laptop for your commute or anything. But in my case, it was more of my clothes basically, and anything that I needed at night. So a 45-pound bike up a 2-hour ascent hurt. And getting to the top of Galibier felt amazing. You can see mountains until forever basically. The descents were crazy. They were about 65 miles an hour is the fastest that I reached on a descent on the side of a mountain basically. The only thing holding you back from falling off the edge of a mountain is chicken wire or no barrier at all.
So the moral of the story, find a place in life that agrees with your sensibilities, and whether at work or in the French Alps, remember to do what you love.
And it was awesome. The altitude training was great. We ended up in Marseille, up to the French Riviera, and partied in, for the last 3 days in the French Riviera, and it was beautiful. Great people.